Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. You know, summertime usually means increased energy usage, and I want to talk a little bit on how to cut down on some of those utility bills. Why? How does that relate to our success? Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. The less money you pay for utilities and electricity and all that other crap, it means more money you can put into investments. That equates to your success. You know, and it's been one of the hottest summers on record, and that means we're turning down our thermostats with more frequency and urgency. You know, with electricity and energy prices remaining weirdly high, you know, you can expect to spend hundreds of dollars on utility bills each month, no matter how you cut it. But if those higher prices are starting to put a strain on your budget, and that can happen, you know, you can start making changes to reduce the energy use and cut your bills. Even small habits like unplugging unused appliances, washing your clothes a different way, cooking with certain energy-saving appliances, or even setting your thermostat to the right temperature can save a bit of money and make your home more efficient. And you know what? It can also make your investment strategy more efficient as well. The more money you put into investments, the more money you have later. Your future self will thank you for cutting back on your bills now. I'm just going to give you a couple of ideas that you can utilize to start saving, you know, on electricity, water, so on and so forth. And take that extra cash once you start realizing those savings and put it into an investment account and watch it grow over time. You're going to be much happier making yourself rich than making the power company rich. I guarantee it. You know, the first thing you can do is get an electricity audit. Now, many electric companies, and you can just contact your local company, either give them a phone call or if you go to their website, I guarantee you they'll have information about completing a free energy audit. And they'll come by, do a room-by-room examination of your home, look at your electricity bills, and help you determine where you're wasting energy. You know, you can follow their recommendations and that'll help you reduce your electric bill. And you know what? Even if your electric company doesn't provide this service, I got another idea for you. You can easily perform a DIY home energy audit using the U.S. Department of Energy's website instructions. That's right. They got some information on there that'll help you do that all by yourself if that's your preference, and it'll help you to lower your energy bills, which means more money in your pocket or more money in your investment account. And I believe in you, and I know you're smart enough to do that based on their explanation. It's amazing. You can do it. I believe in you. Give it a shot. It'll make a difference in how much you're paying to the electric company each month. Now, also, one of the recommendations they're going to make is to adjust your thermostat. You know, one of the simplest ways to reduce your electricity bill is to simply adjust your thermostat. You know, according to the Department of Energy, you can save as much as 10% on your heating and cooling costs by adjusting your thermostat by 7 to 10 degrees for 8 hours a day. So in other words, keep it a bit warmer in the summer and a bit cooler in the winter while you're out, while you're at work, while you're going for a walk. You know, and a simple way to do this is just to adjust your thermostat when you're either asleep or when you're away from home. If you have a smart thermostat, which many of us do, you can just preset your thermostat to adjust during these hours so you don't forget. And it's a fantastic way to save a little bit of money on your bills and put a little bit more money in your investment account. Now, turn down your hot water heater. You know, many hot water heater manufacturers set thermostats at 140 degrees when you receive the heater. Many of us don't ever even touch that. We never change it. But in reality, most households only need it set at a maximum of 120 degrees. So setting your hot water heater at a lower temperature can save you hundreds of dollars a year, or can put hundreds of dollars a year into your investment account. Now, adjusting your water's heater temperature is quick and easy. The thermostat dial on your hot water heater is likely near the bottom of the tank, and you probably know where it is, or, you know, there's always a control valve there, and it usually says low, medium, high. And if you have any questions, consult a professional technician. Don't get in there and jack around with it if it doesn't look familiar or if you don't understand. Watch a YouTube video. Call a local organization, a local HVAC or a local plumber, and just ask a question. Hey, I have this hot water heater. How can I set it to be most efficient? I guarantee you, they're going to be so happy to hear from you. They're going to have some great ideas, and support local business. Call somebody local, not the big firm. I prefer you call like somebody that has a plumbing company and the name of the company is actually their name. Okay, I like those guys. Support local, help out a local family, give them some business. And you know what the whole deal is, even if you're not calling them to give business, but just to ask questions, I guarantee you it will make their day to hear from you. Those people want to help. You know, your neighbors want to help you out. And when you support a local business, you do a good thing for your community. Now, turn off and unplug what you aren't using. Did you know that by leaving things around your house plugged in and turned on when you're not using them, you're driving your electric bill up unnecessarily and you're stealing from your investment account? You know, you can start turning off lights when you aren't in the room or when it's lit enough outside to rely solely on natural light. You open the curtains, let some air, let some light in. It's beautiful outside. We live in a beautiful planet. Let the light in, let the sun come in, and that's good enough a lot of the time. You know, light bulbs consume 4 cents per hour for 40 watts. You know, and though the average American is likely to pay more because most of us use larger than a 40-watt bulb in our lamps, etc., that amount only increases with the wattage of the bulb. You know, so while it doesn't seem like much, it can certainly add up over time. It's just sort of like putting small amounts of money consistently in your investment account. It adds up over time. Well, we can also steal from ourselves by leaving lights on and thinking, oh, that's no big deal. But those little numbers, those little averages, you know, that work their way out in the math over time, it realistically can make a huge difference, and it can drive your bill up over the course of a year. That's money you could have saved, earned interest on, earned dividends on. So you want to make sure that you're making sure to turn things off and unplug things if you're not using them. Now I'm going to make another recommendation. It's going to sound counterintuitive to suggest running an appliance to save on your electricity bill. And yes, there was a time when the dishwasher used far more water than they do today. But the Department of Energy actually, I'm not sure if you knew this, they actually regulate how much water modern dishwashers can use. Any dishwasher manufactured since 2013 is limited to use 5 gallons of water total. If it's a compact-sized dishwasher, it can only use 3.5 gallons. Now, you might think that surely you use less than 5 gallons of water to hand wash your dishes, but the U.S. Geological Survey estimates that it takes anywhere from 9 to 27 gallons of water to hand wash a load of dishes. And if you're curious, I tell you what, if you go out and look at the National Dishwasher Association, they even have tips on how to load your dishwasher for better efficiency and better dish cleaning. There's a whole thing out there about dishwashers, a whole world that I had no idea. But use your dishwasher, you'll use less water. You may have seen some recent commercials for some dishwasher detergent companies who are recommending washing your dishes after you eat every single time. You know, consistently utilizing the dishwasher will inevitably, over the course of time, save money on electricity and on water itself. And I think it's a good idea. So use your dishwasher more. You're going to save water and you're going to help the planet. I think it's really good. You know, take advantage of off-peak rates. Now, electricity usage tends to be higher during certain times of the day and the year. And boy, if you've ever lived in Arizona, you would know that. First, the demand is higher in the winter and summer when people are running heaters and air conditioners. It's also higher during the daytime and evening hours. And some electric companies, and you can check with yours, offer time to use plans. Now, increasing rates during peak hours and decreasing them during off-peak hours. And if you have one of these plans, you can save money by running large appliances like your dishwasher and washing machine early in the morning or late at night when they're charging you less. Think about that, man. It's kind of like it's really neat. You can plan your life out to more efficiently utilize energy. It's awesome. You'll run your home like a smart home, and you'll be the supercomputer that's running that smart home. I think it's awesome. Change your air filters. This is a big one. My wife does it every month on the same day. I think it's something we consistently do in our home. But your air filter, helps to catch any dirt, dust, pet hair, and more, preventing it from making its way into your HVAC system and back out into your environment, right? And when you don't change your air filters regularly, the debris will get into your system and will bog it down, and it will reduce its efficiency. Plus, the air has to go through the filter to get out into your home. If that filter's blocked, it's like placing a clog, over the air drain. So the air is trying to go through that filter back out into your home. If it can't get through the filter, or it's getting through the filter at a reduced rate, you're not getting as much warm air or cool air back into the home, so you're not reducing or raising the temperature according to the expectations you've set on your thermostat. Therefore, the system will just continue to run. It'll take it longer to reach the desired temp, and you're going to run that system longer than you needed to. If you just change the filter, you can increase the efficiency of the system overall. And according to the Department of Energy, replacing your filters on a schedule can lower your air conditioner's energy consumption by anywhere from 5 to 15%. That's an amazing amount of money depending on how much you're using your system and where you live. Hey, that's 5 to 15% of that bill you could put in your investment account and earn 5 to 15% interest depending on the investment, right? Or whatever dividends you receive from that investment. I tell you what, it's just amazing. People see savings. I see opportunity. Let's put that money into investments and be successful not only now, but later in life. So we have the ability to support ourselves when we need to, right? And there are many steps, big and small, that you can take to reduce your energy consumption and save money on your bills. We talk about a lot of those things here. I've done several videos now about how to save money on bills, how to get a side thing going so that you can get some extra income coming in. Because remember, successful people do not lower their standard of living to meet their income. They raise their income to meet their standard of living. Okay, and that's what we're trying to do here. So by lowering your bills, you're able to increase your income because you have less going out. You're able to keep more in your pockets. I keep saying investment account, but I think it's so important to invest your money and make it work for you. And when I think about saving money on bills, I think about what I'm going to do with that money. And I don't think I'm going to go out to dinner or I'm going to go put money in some business's pocket by spending it. Instead, what I'm going to do is invest that money. And I'll tell you what, it's just a great idea, friends, and I care about you. And I was so excited to do this video because I like to give you little tips and tricks that we can come up with to help you to make your life better. And I'll tell you what, if you're saving money on bills and you have more money in your pocket, you just feel better, you feel more confident, and that's what I want. I want you to feel confident and comfortable moving forward. And don't be afraid to put that money into an investment account. And I'll tell you one of the easiest ways to do that, and I mention this a lot, I'm not in any way affiliated with this organization. Open an Acorns account. Because with Acorns, you're going to be putting roundups, they call them roundups, but small quantities of money on a consistent basis into an investment account. They also have the ability to do a one-time invest into your account based on your choice of investments. And you can so say you save $12 on your electric bill. Well, you know what? Don't leave that money in your checking account where you're inevitably going to spend it. As soon as you realize the cost savings, do a one-time invest to your investment account, get it out of your checking account, and get it working for you. Also, if you go to the grocery store and they're like, hey, this is 20% off or 30% off, that's fine. Keep a running total of what savings you've realized over the course of your shopping experience. If everything in the store cost $10 and everything in the store was at 20% off, that means on every single item you've saved $2. Now add up the number of items you've purchased and put that amount into your investment account. I know when we realize savings, we're like, hey, I didn't spend all that, so I have more money in my account. But most people, they say, hey, I have more money in my account, which means they have more money to spend. So this weekend, they're going to go do this or that or, and so on and so forth. Don't think that way. That's crazy. Think in a way that's going to benefit you long term. When you save money on a clothing purchase, when you buy something online and they tell you something is a certain percentage off and you save money, keep track of all the savings you're achieving. It's positive, it's beneficial, it's motivating, and then make a one-time investment into your Acorns account or whatever investment vehicle you feel is best for you. And that way that money's not just sitting in your checking account waiting for you to spend it or burn it away. And instead, spend as you normally would, but be doing other things on the side that'll benefit your life and progress you forward on this trajectory of success that we're currently working on. Those are just some ideas I had that I wanted to throw out there today. Listen, I care about you. I believe in you. I wouldn't make these recommendations if I didn't. I don't make any money from doing this. I do this out of the kindness of my heart in my spare time. And you know what? I don't even do it in my spare time. I make this a priority first thing every morning because I want to get information out there to you. I want to work with you, and I want you to have a fantastic life. I care about you, friends. I'm going to be back tomorrow with some really great stuff. Who knows what we're going to talk about? Everybody's saying, hey, I thought you were going to talk about manifestation. Maybe tomorrow I'll talk about the 369 manifestation trend that's kind of a TikTok sensation right now. And maybe I have my own individual spin to put on that as well. It's going to be pretty exciting. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a great day, friends. Take care.